What is up, beautiful people? TJ here with another episode. Pardon my appearance. Today's been a work day for me, so I've been working all day, but I wanted to get this video out for you guys. We're going to be finding some Walmart clearance deals I want you guys to know about, because you could find them in your local stores. You could find them in your local area. And then also I'm going to be telling you about the Discord group. I'm going to be showing some of the stuff that I've been able to find with the Discord group, and I'm kind of show you how I'm able to utilize it for my personal situation. I'll give you some pros and some cons and stuff like that. That's going to be probably towards the end of the video, but we're also going to be going over to the store, and we're going to be working through reorganizing a couple things, because we're in a little bit of a transition period. So we're in the phases of the plan, and I'm trying to organize everything to really hit on all cylinders. So we want to pump up our eBay store, pump up our whatnot store, and kind of efficiently work through both of those things. So it's a work in progress, but let's get to it. These are another one to look out for. These are some little backpacks. They got like some cute ones, Stranger Things. You can see they got Gryffindor, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, SpongeBob, Star Wars, Minecraft. So these are normally $24.98, but in my store they're $13. I saw them for as low as $10. I saw them $10 somewhere. So that's what made me check them. But check them out at your store. I'm gonna give you the barcode so you can check out one, but that is the barcode on that. Still waiting on these to drop. These will drop more, and when they do, I'm gonna come snatch them up. All right, I found some more of these dad shirts. Top Dad, like Top Gun. I'm gonna scan through these. It may only be that one, or there may be other ones. Let's keep looking through it. Oh yeah, they got a couple. Look at that. Star Wars. Dad, The Toughest Job. So I'm gonna grab the ones that are on clearance. All right, I've been waiting on these to go down. These little puffer vest, $5. It's got a tag for $9. We only had one. This one does have a little bit of a stain on it right there. So, I don't know. We do have these. These are like Swiss Tech vests. They got an $11 tag on, but they're $5. And that is the barcode for these. It had 2 of these. So make sure you check your vest at the Walmart, because they are dropping. Okay, so I got my clearance stuff done. Honestly, clearance hasn't been like great. I think there's been some stuff. We're like in like a baby clothes kind of clearance stage, so there's not really a ton of stuff to get to clearance. So when I do find a couple items for clearance, I like to grab those. So those backpacks are gonna do pretty good. We got a bunch of backpacks. I don't know if y'all remember, like a couple years ago, they went down to like $1. So I'm still waiting on that. That may still happen this year. So hopefully maybe we can grab some backpacks then. But then also t-shirts, I've just been grabbing them as I find them. The dad t-shirts, I mean, dads are not seasonal. I guess Father's Day is seasonal, but dads aren't seasonal. So we'll probably sell those on whatnot every now and again, just kind of filter them in some shows. I only pay 69 cents for them. So if we're running for $2 or $3 or whatever, those are just going to be some items. So now today is the 4th of July, so it's a holiday for me. I want to get some stuff done. I don't want to just lay around today. So I'm going to try to get a couple things. I'm going to work at the store for a couple hours, maybe 3 hours. I do have a bit of a mess in the studio right now. So I listed all of these shoes on eBay. And then I've got a couple more shoes I'm going to list on eBay. I think I got, I don't know how many pair. I got these 2 pair, and then I got these pair over here. And I'm gonna get all those listed on eBay, but I'm gonna take them over to the store because I'm gonna go over to the store and do a little bit of organization for about an hour and a half, and then I'm gonna list for an hour and a half. So that'd be my 3 hours today served. I say served like it's like time served, like I'm in prison or something like that. But definitely got to get over there and get some work done. Pretty much every single day I need to do at least something. So that's gonna be my time served today. I'm gonna take all of these shoes though back over to the store and try to organize them some kind of way, or put them up some kind of way. And then I'm gonna come back over here and I want to get this room back cleaned up. The studio always ends up with just a bunch of junk from the sales and from the store and from the whatnot shows and all that kind of stuff. Then we have a whatnot show. I think the way we're going to do the shoes is I have probably $2,500 worth of shoes here that I'm going to have listed on eBay. And then the rest of the shoes we're just going to run on whatnot. And I think we're going to do 2 whatnot shoe shows, depending on how they go. You know, even if we sell just a couple pair, it'll be a couple pair that we have sold. And then what we don't sell on whatnot after the 2 shows, we'll just list online. So we are listing a lot more stuff on Mercari and Poshmark now, cross listing. So hopefully that increases our chances of selling some stuff. But yeah, I think that the shoes are going to do well once we get them all listed. Once I get them all listed, they'll be off of my plate and I don't have to think about them no more. And then also, I still got some death pile stuff I'm working through. I just chunk away at it as I can. You know, I try to get 10 or 15 items listed from it every couple of days or every day. And so yeah, we're gonna do that today too. So let's get over to the store and let's get some work done. I'm also going to be going through all of the rest of the Amazon clothing. I think I got 3 boxes of the Amazon clothing, so I'm gonna pull the shoes out and then I'm just gonna pull all the clothing out of the bags. There was some clothes that were like used, I guess you could say they were used. I was thinking about washing those and selling them obviously as used, but then I may just throw them away. I don't know. I'm gonna pull everything out today. I'm gonna sort the ones that will need to be washed and then keep the ones that don't need to be washed that are good, and then the ones that are trash, obviously I'm just gonna throw those away. So that way I can get rid of those boxes, because I got some boxes in the store. And then I've also got some of the couples, the designer stuff that we got that was kind of like scratch and dent. You know, it had stains or marks or holes in it. And that stuff, we were going to run a show with just the scratch and dent stuff for cheap. We was going to do like dollar stars or something. I don't know if we're going to do that or not. I don't know. I don't know yet. I don't know what we're going to do with that. But it's about a box of that stuff. So I'm going to leave that stuff boxed, and then I'll mark it as, the couples, scratch and dent stuff, and then we can kind of process that as needed. Some of the stuff is pretty simple to fix. It may just need like a button, or it may just need to be washed, or it may need like a bleach pen or something like that. I don't know. We did have one piece that was dirty, and I was able to put some little OxyClean on it, and I cleaned it. It came out. It was just like some dust mark. A lot of the stuff obviously is liquidation, so it's been in warehouses or it's been on the shelf for a while, and stuff just gets dirty over time, So there's that. Let's get over to the store. All right, so over here at the store, basically what I'm going to do, this is my rolly shelf. I did purchase another rolly shelf. They're awesome. I love this shelf. I mean, you can just put stuff on there, move it around. It's like the best cart ever. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna load this up with the shoes that we plan on putting in the whatnot show, and I'm just gonna go ahead and mark them like 1 through 45 or whatever it is. And then I'll come back and add the photos in later, and I can do that once I get on the cart. I can actually move that into the whatnot area over there and kind of work through that either today or tomorrow. Shouldn't take that long to do, honestly. Because all I'm going to do is just put a photo of the shoe, and then the size of the shoe, like the brand and the size, and then they can look at the picture obviously and see what the style of the shoe is. So that's my plan for that. So I'm just going to get that done. All right, so I did end up getting all of the shoes on the rack. Like I said, this rack is so awesome. I love it because it's got the wheels on the bottom. So now I can just roll this into the other room, and it's out of the way. It's out of the floor, and then I can go and start prepping the show here in a little bit. I am going to put stickers just on each one of them, just with numbers, and that just kind of helps us along while we're running the show. If somebody say, hey, can you run number 7, they don't have to say the full noun name of the item. You know, they ain't got to say the New Balances, you know, which New Balances. It's either going to be 7 or 8, you know what I mean? So that's kind of the way that I got that set up. The next thing I did want to do is once I get these rolled into here, I'm gonna go ahead and get the couples, the scratch and dent stuff, and I'm gonna show you a couple of the pieces that were scratch and dent. I'm calling it scratch and dent because it's got like stains and stuff on them, or holes or whatever. I'm gonna show you that stuff, and then we've got some of the couples. We're listing all that stuff online. So all of the coats, we got a bunch of coats, some leather coats and stuff like that that are big and heavy. I'm gonna get those hung up on the rack over here. I've got a rack over here by a listing station. So I'm gonna take all the other clothes off of that rack and just put just the couple stuff on hangers over here. And then that way we can start going through that stuff as we're listing it. Now, I still got my little bit of my death pile over here, but it's smaller. It's smaller than it was. I'm kind of proud of myself. So I don't know how much stuff I'm gonna get listed today. I want to list at least, like I said, 10, 15, 20 items today. Any amount of items helps. Okay, so this is some of the couple stuff that was kind of messed up. Y'all know the retail on this stuff was like crazy for even just like a t-shirt. Like this t-shirt is $120, but it's got like a black, see this little black stain on the front of it? That's literally the only thing wrong with this shirt. It's got that little black stain. So I feel like that could be washed out. And then like this shirt, or this hoodie, it's a nice hoodie. This one's $225, but it's got a stain right here. You see the stain? So I feel like that could come out with like some OxyClean. Because pretty much it. I think it's got another little stain on the back, but I feel like this can be washed, and that right there would be fine. But then we've got some other pieces like this dress. This dress is $355. However, it's a really nice dress. It's like just a black kind of short, like a black kind of short dress or whatever. But the back of it, the seam is ripped out. So it looks like somebody tried this on like my size and it just didn't work out for them. So the seam kind of got messed up. I feel like a seamstress could probably fix that. I guess, I don't know. They would have to replace the whole zipper on that. So something like this may just have to go in the garbage. But you know, I hate to throw stuff away that somebody can fix pretty easily, you know. Let's see, what's wrong with this one? This is another, a lot of the white items did have some staining on them. So like this is a couple's sweatshirt. We sold a bunch of these. And this one just has some staining, like you probably can't see it on the video, but it's got some staining like all right here. Can you see that? It's like stain line on there. It's like a little yellow line. So very light. I feel like this, like I said, could be washed, and it'll be fine. And then we had some other pieces that were like, this is a 100% silk dress. And I believe, let's see what's wrong with this one. I don't even know. Sometimes I don't even know what the call out is. But it's a really nice dress. Like a nice little silk dress. This would have sold all day long. It's a size 1. And this one is $315. I know it's silk. It's lined, but it is, what's wrong with it? What's the problem? I don't actually know what the problem with this one is. There's got to be something wrong with it because it's in this pile. It's probably either got a hole in it or there's just something not right with it. So like I said, I'm gonna go through all this stuff. Make sure it's all got call outs. Oh, you know what? I think this one, oh, it's just missing. The only thing wrong with this one is it's missing the shoulder pad. I feel like I could just take that shoulder pad out and just not have shoulder pads in here. So there's nothing else wrong with this dress, and this is a really nice dress. So I may just take the shoulder pads out of this one, and we'll list that one. So y'all let me know in the comment section below, like what y'all would do with this scratch and dent stuff, or this stuff that has like flaws on it. Would y'all just sell it with the flaws, or would y'all try to remedy this stuff and then sell it, or would you just trash it? I don't feel like trashing is the option, but some of the stuff may need to be trashed, but I'm gonna say that at least 50% of the stuff still has some kind of sellable value. So let me know in the comment section below what y'all would do. All right, so here is my next objective. I just dumped out all of the clothes that was in those 3 boxes. A lot of it is still in bags. So I'm gonna take everything out of bags, and like I said, I'm just gonna go through, and if it's stained, I'm probably just gonna throw it away because the value of these items aren't like high. So I don't think it's salvageable. You know what I mean? So I do have a bunch of these yellow totes. So I'm gonna take everything out that's just kind of can be sold, and I'm just going to lay them inside of one of my yellow totes, and then we'll run them on Whatnot probably the same way we ran the Coupon stuff. It'd just be, you know, we may do $2 starts or something like that, because this stuff is a lot lower value. You know, this stuff is like $30-$40 maybe. There's a couple pieces that may be like $70, some coats and stuff, but those I'll hang up because they are a lot bigger. So let's just get through this stuff. Oh Lord. Okay, so I got pretty much everything squared away as far as I'm gonna go today. I am going to go through and I'm gonna list a couple things from the deathy pile over here. So you can see it's growing, but we have gotten a couple extra loads in since last video. I did put all of the coupons, jackets and coats and all that stuff up here. And then I have 2 totes of shoes that I got to get through and list. So I'll probably go ahead and just list those today, and that'll be my day over here. So if you remember the video about the plan, I have been keeping track of the loads that we got. So the load 001, which was the 10 mystery boxes. So there was 8 just like LPN boxes, and then we had 3 boxes of clothes. I still haven't listed everything from there, but we are in a profit on this one. We're at $466. We paid $450 for the load. So pretty much everything else that we sell from this load is going to be profit. And I'm gonna show you how I'm tracking that in on eBay here in just a moment. So then load 002, which was the coupons, we paid $600 for that load, and right now we're at $1190. All of that was from Whatnot, so we hadn't listed anything yet. Well, we have started listing some stuff on Poshmark, Mercari, and eBay. We're just cross listing some of the stuff, but this is just from like we probably sold maybe 50 pieces. So almost $1,200, so almost double our money just on Whatnot with no listing, just running the items on Whatnot, that's the power of Whatnot, is that you don't have to do a lot to get, you know, to have some success. And then low 003, which is the shoes, which is the one I just got. We haven't made any sales because we just started listing stuff like I just showed you. We just started listing some stuff, and then we're going to have a shoe show on Whatnot this weekend. So we'll see how that goes. So we got to recoup $900 from that load. We do have some really good items that I'm going to list on eBay as well that came with that load. So we'll see how that goes. Okay, hopefully you can hear me with the air conditioner, because I got to leave it on because it's hot as hell. It's cold in here. It's hot outside. It's like record hot today. So this is what I decided to start doing with the clothes, since we got these awesome, I love these totes that came from Amazon, because so you can flip them around. If you flip them around this way, they sit inside each other, so it's easy for storage. So you can flip them around the opposite way, and they'll stack on top of each other. So, like you see, I got these stacked. It's just flipped around the other way. But if I flip around the other way, they will sink down, so you can have them kind of latched together. But I'm going to start putting all of our clothes in here that we're going to run in Whatnot shows. So, right here are all the things that we got. We bought a $10 load from somebody. We had, I don't even know how many pieces came in that load, but it was maybe 40 or 50 brand new with tags pieces that we got for $10. So all that stuff is in here. And then I also got the 2 or 3 boxes of LPN clothing in these totes. So we'll probably run all that stuff in a Whatnot show. Not just run out these totes. We'll probably just do one listing, just random pull some stuff, you know, run the show for about an hour, probably 2 hours we need to run the show. But this is gonna be like a random pull show. And then this is stuff that we already had. I'm going to start putting those in totes. So it's probably going to be maybe 4 totes. So it's going to be 4 totes high over here of the older clothing that we have. Most of the stuff is new with tags. And then back here, my awesome niece gave us some of these Lulu dresses. So we have some really nice Lulu dresses, and I think these are pants. We're going to run those, I believe, on Whatnot. I don't know if we're going to run those on Whatnot, if we're going to list those on eBay, but we've got some really nice Lulu dresses, rompers, things like that over here. And then this is the rest of the clothing. This is stuff that we'll run like in shows. We have these like graphic tees, like the Kirby tee or Doja Cat tee or whatever. We're gonna have those available to run. And I got some new stuff that I got from Walmart today. I'll put those on the racks over here for future shows. And then over here in my little listing and shipping station, I'm about to actually ship out eBay, but I have all of my shoes that are ready for the shoe show on the Whatnot shoe show that we're going to do. So we're going to run all of these shoes, and then we'll see how that goes. But I didn't count how many shoes, but I love this rolling cart. So we are getting another rolling cart. It should be here on Sunday, and I think what I'm going to do with that one is put it out here, and that'll be for a listing over here on our listing station. We'll have a rolling cart so we can put stuff on the rolling cart, wheel it to where it needs to go, and yeah, there's that. So we did also actually do a tiered sale on our eBay store. So we did everything that has been listed for 90 days plus is 35% off, or was 35% off. I think the sale ends tomorrow, and then we'll probably do another sale. And then we did everything that was listed between 30 and 60 days was like 22% off, and then everything else was like 15% off, something like that. And then I got new stuff that I listed that wasn't included in the sale. But we've done pretty well. We've got 23 orders going out, a total of $520. I'm not going to do all of it today because it's a lot. And I don't think all of it needs to go out today. I think I only got 6 items to package today, which is great because I want to get some other stuff done. So I'm going to show you how I track the loads within eBay to see where we're, when we reach the profit of the loads. So I have to block out this bottom part because it's got my name in it. But you can see right there where it says custom label bin 32001. So everything that has this bin 32001 or bin 34001 or whatever bin is in 001, that is from that first load where I started doing this. So what I've been doing is every time, I go through and I ship everything, I go ahead and add that total up and I put it on the board up in the front, and then I've been tracking it, and then that way I don't really have to track it anymore now because I know that anything from bin 001 is just going to be profit. So when we get offers in, and somebody offer, maybe it's a lower amount than what I think the items should sell for, that'll be a factor I can use into it and say, okay, well, we're already in a profit on this, so everything we get from this is going to be profit minus the shipping and fees and all that kind of stuff. So that's my thought process there. Let me know if y'all think that's a good thought process. I tend to believe that that's going to be a good way for us to accept offers, because sometimes I do get a little bit like offer bougie where I'm like, I ain't accepting that. That thing should go for way more than what that is. But I think this is going to help us be more efficient with accepting offers, sending out offers, and different things like that, like knowing when we're in the profit and stuff. Most of the time we can do it mentally, but when you're getting in so much stuff and getting in so many loads, it's kind of hard to kind of track those things. We don't track all of our inventory in terms of like, okay, this stuff is from this load, this stuff from that load. We hadn't been doing that before. It was mostly just like a mental thing, So trying to be a little more organized, to be more strategic, to be a better business. Okay, I'm gonna try to go and pull all of these items. The first thing is 3 of these Crayola colored pencils. They're on G4, which is right here somewhere. We got these on a Target high piece count. So we tried to list them. A lot of these we had so many of these. It's like millions of these school supplies. So we listed these for pretty low. So we did these for, I think we listed them for like $10 plus shipping. But since we had the sale on, these sold for $9.09 plus shipping. They're pretty easy to ship, so I'm not too worried about that. All right, then the next thing is an Echo 3, which is here. Eureka, I found it. All right, so these were one of the things that it's kind of funny because we make fun of these items when we get them in mystery boxes because we end up getting so many. I think we had like 20 of these. We've sold, this is the last one. So we sold 20 of these for $10 a piece. So we literally made $200 off of these little knobs that nobody would even think to care about, or even, this is like a throwaway item you would think in the mystery box, but we've sold 20 of them. This is the 20th one that we sold for $10. All right, the next item is in C2, and it is a Vanessa Pro flat iron. This Vanessa Pro flat iron, I'm pretty sure I got that from the bin store, but we sold it for $28.99 plus shipping. All right, so then the next item is 2 of them, Maybelline 120 caramel. So all of the makeup and stuff is over here, and it is Maybelline 120 caramel. All right, Maybelline 120 caramel. I think it's these. So it's 120. So 5. That's 120. All right, I think it's 2 of them. They bought 2 of them. So hopefully we have 2 of these over here. That'll be a disaster. All right, here we go. So 2 of these Maybelline makeups, and they sold for $12.68. cents, both of these, plus shipping. We did plus shipping on all of the makeup stuff. Then in bin 32, which I think is behind this, behind the veil here, behind the curtain, which is right here on top. So we sold this, which is a camera solar thing, and we sold that for $76 plus shipping. It's a pretty big item, but I've been using my Walmart boxes that I told y'all about, and it's gonna be very easy to ship now because I can just throw it in the Walmart box and taper up. And then the last but not least, in bin 23, okay, this is what's gonna be hard right here. Bin 23, this Marvel Zombies Army of Darkness. I know I got this from the bin store, and I just listed this, like, I don't know, it was in the bin I'm listing in, so probably 2 or 3 days ago I just listed this. This has been sitting in the death pile literally for almost a year probably. Okay, we sold that for $14 plus shipping, and I think it's like media mail, so they probably paid maybe $2 or $3, $4 for shipping for that. So this is going media mail. So I'm gonna get all this stuff packaged up and I'll be right back. All right, so that was all of the shipping done. It didn't take me long. I think it took me maybe 15 minutes or so to ship all this stuff. So very easy to ship all that stuff out. I still got 17 orders. I'll deal with those tomorrow. I'm not gonna deal with them today. But I'm gonna get back to listing and getting all of my stuff done over here at the store. Okay, so I know this video is like super long, but I want to go ahead and add this in because I keep putting it off. I put it off for long enough. So we're gonna talk a little bit about the Discord that I use to find some of my Walmart deals. First of all, it is the Emoney Discord. It is $50 a month. Some kind of way I got it for $25 a month. There was a deal and I was able to get in. So I was able to pay $25 a month. So they do have deals sometimes where you can get in for a lot cheaper. And then on top of the $50 or $25 a month, you do have to pay an additional $15 a month to show you exactly what I'm going to show you with the UPC codes, because that's really what I use it for, is to look up the UPC codes. You can look up the UPC codes without paying anything additional, but you have a cooldown time of like 360 seconds, and anybody got time for that. So I like being able to just look after, you know, code after code after code without any cooldown time, which you have to pay an additional $15 for that. So I want to let you guys know that before I even get started talking about it. There is a cost, $50 a month or $25 a month, or, you know, you may be able to find a deal for cheaper. I will link it down in the description section below so y'all can check it out for yourself, but it is a Discord group. Basically what they have is they have a bunch of different clearance options. So they have Walmart, Lowe's, Home Depot, Amazon. They have all these different categories that you can go in and check out. And then they also have like glitches. And so a glitch may be, so for instance, I bought this little piece for a tractor. It's normally like $300, but for some reason, for 5 seconds, it was listed on Amazon for $30. So I was able to buy it for $30, and I did buy it and it did get shipped to my house. And I have it listed on eBay. But you can find these deals sometimes. But let me tell you, okay, before I even get into like any of the stuff with it, the thing that I don't like about the Discord, and most of the stuff I do like, but I'm gonna tell you about the stuff I don't like first. So the stuff that I don't like about the Discord is that there's so many different avenues, which is probably good for some people, especially if you're on there all day and you're like really into the community and you're really looking at all the clearance options and the glitches and the cards and the tickets. And there's so many, if you look at the Discord, you'll know what I'm talking about. There's so many different things. They have 1,000 categories of stuff. So I think having all those different things, it kind of takes away from the Walmart clearance, which is really what I'm in there for, is to look at the Walmart clearance, even though I do look at some of the Amazon stuff. But I will say that they don't have some of the lower end items. So like the t-shirts, and, you know, when I found the backpacks for $1, you know, those small things, like I missed a huge discount on all of the bedding that they had. Walmart had like a couple weeks ago. The bedding was like $3. I missed all of that because it wasn't on the Discord. And the only way that I saw it was on TikTok. which I think I've told you guys before. That's sometimes where I get my clearance deals. So just know that they're not going to have some of the smaller items, some of the nuances and little things that you see on TikTok. They won't have those little smaller items. They'll have the larger items. So like something that's normally $500 down to $30. You know, they'll have something like that. So 2 of the deals, the biggest, probably 3 of the deals that I've been able to get so far is I bought these vacuum cleaners. I think I paid probably $34 for the vacuum cleaners. I sold them all. I sold them for like $175. One sold for, and the other one sold for like $150. And then the crossbows. So the crossbows was one of the bigger ones because I bought the crossbows. The first one that I purchased was $89, and they had it locked up in the back, and they still have one, and they won't sell it to me. They actually got 2 more back there in the back, but they act like they can't find them. But anyway, I showed y'all that already before, but I paid $89 for it. I sold it for like $275, I think $300 with shipping and everything. So pretty good profit on that. Very easy. I literally listed it in the Walmart parking lot in the back of my truck. And then I went and got 2 more crossbows, and they literally sold on the same day, which was kind of weird because I listed them and they didn't sell for like a week, and then all of a sudden the first one sold and the second one sold. So I don't know if maybe the other ones, the cheaper ones, sold first and then mine came in line. But I bought those for $79, and I sold them for, you know, like $200, a little bit over $200 for each one of those. So those were my biggest flips for this. So with those 5 flips, I've actually been able to make quite a bit of profit, and it kind of justifies the cost for the Discord. Now, if it's, you know, I'm not into the subscription model. I don't really like subscription models, but I understand it. I don't technically like paying $25 a month right now, or if I was paying the full price, $50 a month, that's a lot of money to pay per month for a Discord or for anything really. But the way that I look at it is it does allow you to find clearance, and then you can also go through and look up items that you may be thinking that is on clearance, or you may get some insight about something that may be on clearance. You can check the UPC codes, and it saves you a lot of time. That's the biggest thing. So I'm gonna show you how you look up the UPC code, and then it shows you, you know, what stores you have, what stores are available, what stores these items are available in. All right, so I'm gonna show you just a little preview of what the Discord looks like. So this is the homepage of Discord. You can see they have a lot of different categories. There's a lot on here, and if you are not very savvy with Discord, it may be a little bit confusing for you, honestly. But they have pricing errors, major deals, Shopify deals, freebies, minor deals, and then you go down and they have the hidden clearance. So it's going to be Home Depot. They have penny clearance. They have Walmart, Target, and Lowe's. And then they have some other different stuff like low-key flips, vinyls, trading cards, sneakers, Halloween flips, flip restocks. And then they have Amazon glitches, which is going to be 70% through 100%, 50% through 70%, and then Amazon only deals. And then there's a bunch of other stuff down here. There's a lot. Like I said, there's a ton on here. But I did want to show you how I use the scanner and how it does save me a lot of time. So if I have a UPC code, that's why it's very important when people are showing like clearance, show the UPC code, because that's what I need. I need the UPC code. So you click on the Wally scanner. I already got mine set up. All you have to do is you push like a slash, and then you click this check Walmart. You put in the UPC code, you click on zip code, and you add in your zip code, and it'll do like some computing, and you'll get a pop-up at the top of your screen that says, hey, these are the results from your store. We'll click on that, and it shows you that this is a $300 crossbow, the one I showed out I just bought. So at 2 of the stores in my local area, they're $79. They have 2 in the back room, none on the sales floor because these are locked up in the back. And then at the Dalton location, they have 4 on the sales floor. So I actually should be able to walk into the Dalton store and pick up these 4 crossbows. Now you can see at the rest of the stores, they're $298. So that's what the power of this is that you can actually go through and find the specific items you have. So you can be in a store and you may see an item on clearance, and you can type in the UPC code on here and say, okay, how much is it at these other stores? Because you can see that the prices are different at every location. So that's the power. That's what I use the Discord for, mostly for, is to look up the UPC codes and see what the prices is at the other stores. So like I said, it just helps you with
time management, so you don't have to. Normally, before, if you go back to my older Walmart videos, I was going to all these different stores, like 7-8 stores in one day to find the stuff, when most of those stores didn't have the clearance deal. So, you know, I can pay $50 a month, and then I can just go to the 2 stores that have the clearance and then save all that time for going to check out those other stores. That's really the power of the Discord. So like I said, I'll link it down below. If you want to check it out, check it out. Let me know if y'all are using a Discord group, and if you are using a Discord group for Walmart clearance, which one are you using? Let me know in the comment section below, because I would like to check out a couple other ones to see if, you know, I know the way this one works, but maybe another one works a little bit better. I don't know. You know, I love trying things out and testing things out for you guys. So anyway, that's gonna be it for today, guys. I know this is a long video. I apologize. I just wanted to get that I wanted to get this part into the video, and I know I kind of just meshed some stuff up into one video. But I hope you got some value out of this video. If you like these types of videos, please like, share, and subscribe. I really appreciate it. Also hit the bell icon so you get notifications whenever I release new videos, and I will see you guys on the next one. Peace.